Shalom, shalom. I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachakodash, double honor to the apostles and elders of great millstone who rule well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. So, Brother Kasha Quali from the GMS Atlanta camp. All right, here in Georgia. I just wanted to go into a few words. As you can see on the screen, you got the word stern, you got the word serious. All right, these are two things and two attributes or adjectives, or that you should be that you should practice and conduct every single day. The scriptures say, "Beware of a mischievous man," in the Apocrypha, in the book of Ecclesiasticus. All right, be pretty much beware of someone who plays around a lot and doesn't take anything serious. You know, things of that nature. Every brother could, you can have goofy brothers in the camp. Everyone jokes around. But if you don't know how to flip that switch and become stern and serious, there's a problem. But you don't need to be stern and serious all the damn time either. There's always a balance. Like every brother continually says almost every single day, there's always a balance. All right? A good scripture is a false balance is an abomination to the Lord, which is it's a filthy act to not be balanced. Okay? But you do have to have a level of seriousness and sternness about yourself, because real talk, if you don't, you're gonna get caught off guard. And your hands are gonna be caught down. Alright? So the word stern is an adjective. It says severe, strict, grave, hard, or cruel. Okay? Most people, when they evaluate themselves and really look into their inner selves, they always sometimes are hard on themselves. And me individually, I'm speaking for myself first and foremost. I'm pretty hard on myself as well. It can be a downfall, but it can be an upbringing as well. Okay? Because you don't want to dwell on the things that you constantly are doing incorrectly, or the things that you constantly need to work on and you suck at. All right? But you can be stern onto yourself for motivational purposes. You can be hard on yourself, strict on yourself for motivational purposes. It's kind of like if you on a certain specific diet, you need to be stern on yourself to keep that certain specific diet going. Being stern on yourself in that aspect will be beneficial for you. All right? Same thing, you got to practice sternness and seriousness amongst the brethren, especially the younger ones or anyone who you have oversee over. Okay? If one is just leading astray, you got to be stern and strict, and sometimes, a little cruel, not as much, okay, to get them back on course. Yes, sometimes a gentle talking to can get a brother back on, but there are some brothers who are hard-headed, and you need to be hard on them. You need to be strict and severe to show them the severity of what they're doing is incorrect. Okay? Sometimes you have to practice that sternness and seriousness. So let me go ahead and get the word serious. And we can jump into some scriptures. It says serious is another adjective expressing earnest purpose or thought. That's right. When you're expressing something, you're trying to get it out there. All right? You're trying to show the importance of something. So when you're serious, you're showing the importance of a specific something. Jake liked to say a lot, like, yo, I'm dead ass. When they say that, it means they're serious. I'm not playing around with you right now. There is no time for quote unquote play. It says weighty, important, and grave. As you can see, the word grave is there again. The same word is right here in the word stern. So these two are one and alike, are very similar to one another. And even this has one of my favorite words. I just noticed it now. The word obstinate. The word obstinate means to be stubborn. All right? It means to be stubborn, very, very hard. Okay? Because when someone's stubborn, they're 2 feet down in what they believe in or anything of that nature. Okay? So it says grave. It says heavy. All right. If you're serious, you have a heavy spirit on you. All right. It says heavy or weighty. When a brother is making a statement in the spirit, it's a serious thing to comprehend or to even listen to. All right. When you're serious, it says honored or esteemed. Okay. When you're serious and have a serious mindset about yourself, you in turn could actually be honored and esteemed. What are we seeking for? The heaven, the kingdom of heaven, which in the kingdom of heaven will be honored and esteemed among many. All right, because we're serious right now about our occupation and what we do today. All right, so these two adjectives are highly important for you to practice on a day-to-day basis. Don't go walking around playing around all the damn time. That's not really the spirit you should be in. Okay? You should be in a spirit of very, very a serious, solemn spirit right now. Because we see the days are approaching where Yahweh Shai is going to crack the skies and come redeem his gifts. Okay? His first fruits. And if you're trying to take on that lot and put on that as the elect, well, goddammit, you're going to be stern and serious. You're serious about getting the hell out of Babylon because you know what's about to come. And the Lord is serious about what he's about to bring to this place. Okay? So let me go ahead and get Luke, the 19th chapter real quick. I'm just going to jump right to the point. This is Luke 19:20. It says, another came saying, Lord, behold, here's thy pound, which I have kept laid up in a napkin. Now, this is the servant who didn't go, quote unquote, flip his talent. All right. Verse 21. For I feared thee. All right. He feared thee. That's what you call reverence. All right. When you have reverence towards someone, you have fear and respect. It says, because thou art an austere man. Okay. Let's see the word austere in the Greek. And it's austeros. And it means a mind and manners, harsh, rough, and rigid. This is Yahweh Shai, because this parable is about Yahweh Shai. All right? He is a harsh, rough, and rigid individual. He means it. He's serious about what he has planned, or what the Heavenly Father has planned, and what he is going to conduct. There is no playing around with this. Okay? He's serious when he says 1/3 are going to be saved and 2/3 are going to be utterly destroyed with the heathens. There is no playing around. Who would play around and say that? That is a very serious, which the word again, serious means important or heavy or weighty. Okay? Weighty, heavy, important, grave. These things that he says are not just for show, glitz, and glamour. It's actually going to happen. And it's a very rough, rigid way of doing something. Okay? It says, because thou art an austere man, thou takest up that thou layest down and reapest that thou didst not sow. Verse 22, he said unto him, okay, this is the response. Out of thine own mouth will I judge thee, thou wicked servant. That goes back to what? I want to say it's in Matthew 12 chapter. It says, for every idle word a man should take account. So you said it. As a matter of fact, let me hold that on deck. Let me hold that on deck, because Yahweh Shai always used to do that. He always said, man, hey, you said it. You said it. I want to say it's 26. Yeah. I'm going to hold that 26 and 70. Matthew 26 and 70. It says, out of your own mouth, out of thine own mouth will I judge thee, thou wicked servant. Thou knewest, because you said it, you knewest that I was an austere man. Man, you know damn well I'm serious about what I do, what I ask, and what I need you to accomplish. You know damn well I'm a serious individual. So why didn't you take that into account? How come you didn't consider that? Even though actually you did consider that, but you kind of shunned it away. That's why you shall be judged out of your own mouth. All right? It says, thou knowest that I was an austere man, taking up that I laid not down, and reaping that I did not sow. Okay? So you knew that Yahweh Shai was serious. We know that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is serious. So why aren't we? I'm not saying that, a lot of brothers aren't, but just take the message as is. Why aren't we? You need to practice your level of sternness and your level of seriousness, because this thing ain't a joke. You can see it already. It's the 29th or something like that of, let me see. It's the 29th of January, and things are crackling. All right, this is Matthew 27 and 70. But he denied before them all, saying, I know not what thou, Salakia. That's not what I want. Let's see. That's Peter. I want to get where Yahweh Shai said, thou sayest. See if it pops up real quick. John 18:37. It says, Pilate therefore said unto him, art thou a king then? Yahushua answered, thou sayest that I am the king. Man, you said it. You said it. You know damn well I'm the king, man. But you said it. All right? But you said it. That's what the same thing he said to this wicked servant. You said it. So you be judged. Hey, you said that I was the king. You asking a rhetorical question. Hey, you said I'm the king. And now you're going to find out in all seriousness who was really the king. It says, to his end was I born, and for this cause I came into the world, that I should bear witness unto the truth. Everyone that is of the truth heareth my voice. There you go. And we hear the voice because it's serious. All right. The scriptures say we're persuaded by the fear of the Lord. All right. I know personally, me coming in, I know a lot of brothers, when they heard it, they may have cried. Man, I was dead scared, because I understand I comprehended the seriousness of the missiles coming over to America. Like, that's not nothing to play with. I was dead scared. I didn't really cry. I wasn't angry or anything. Of course, later on, you find out you were doing wrong. But the first thing I heard was the missiles are coming. I didn't get it any other type of way. Every brother got it differently, man. And I feel like I'm speaking to myself personally, just to give y'all brothers a little testimony and a little idea of how my character is. I'm very serious. I can be stern sometimes, because I know the realness of this. Like, again, every brother jokes around, but when it gets to the coming to the work, man, nah, ain't no playing around, man. Even going on to the little small things, small matters, man. Hold the sign. Make the sign. Hold post. Hold camera. Speak. Read. Do your videos. Keep up with your task, your daily task. Study. That's serious stuff. If things are slacking in that aspect, it needs to be addressed ASAP. It's character building, man. It's character building. But we're in serious times. Don't be in that mode of comfortability and a Kevin Hart type attitude, man. Stop playing around all the fucking time. Okay? So, Lord willing, that was an edifying lesson. I want to give all glory, all honor, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and salutation to the elect 144 First Fruit. This is Brother Kasha Quality from GMS Atlanta Church. Until next time, I want to say shalom.